Hello everybody! Welcome to Agashe Review, where I review movies, dramas that you don't want to waste your time watching. I'll give you synopsis, shorts review along with my thoughts and opinions, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe and leave a comment below. Now let's go into the review. Hello everybody, Agashe here today. So today I'm going to be doing a K-drama review on the drama called Move to Heaven. It's a total of 10 episodes only, so it's very short, very straightforward. And it is a Netflix drama, but no sponsored promotion to Netflix. And it's obvious why I watch this. Agashe and I, we've been watching a lot of like movies and dramas with Je Hoon in there, so this is actually one of them. And then it popped up for us, so I actually ended up watching the first 5 episodes, so I'm going to be reviewing that with you guys. And I don't know, I mean, I like it. There's some frustrations in there and there's a lot of things going on, but it really teaches you a lot of family and everything in there, and helping you recover and helping you trying to forget the past and move on, and a lot of other things. So I'm going to go over the cast synopsis in the first 5 episodes with you guys. So as for our cast, we have Je Hoon playing Cho Sang-woo and Chang Jang-sang playing Han Guru, and then Hong Sang-hee playing Yoo Na-moo, and then Im Won-hee playing Oh Hyung-chang, and there's tons of other people too. There's like Jin-hee, he plays the father, and there's a lot of other people because per episodes you get different people cameo in there, so there's tons of other people. But excuse me. As for our synopsis, Guru is a young man with Asperger. Is Asperger, Agashe? Asperger's syndrome.
Like Asperger's?
Asperger's syndrome. And he works with his father's business, Move to Heaven. And their job is to arrange stuff that are left behind by deceased people. And one day his father dies, and now he has to live alone, and his uncle Sang-woo suddenly appears in front of him as his guardian. His uncle is a cold man who was a martial artist who fought underground, like illegal matches and everything, and he went to prison because of one of his fight. And now he has become the guardian, and they have to move to heaven together. So recap on the first 5 episodes, the drama starts us off with the horror, like this horrible factory accident, and it happened at night, and this young boy, he went and the machine went up kind of offset, crushes his leg. He's limping on his way home, and he tries to just sleep it off. Then the scene changes to seeing Guru, who has the syndrome, and he's at the aquarium and admiring all the fishes and everything, and he's realizing that some of them are missing, injured, and he informs one of the lady that works there at the aquarium, and they're impressed by him because he's always right when it comes to everything in the aquarium. He goes home, and his father, Jung-woo, played by Jin-hee, the two of them have a beautiful breakfast together, and it's just the two of them. Guru is happy the way things are. Everything is just for them two, for them, one for him, one for her dad. And his dad suggests that he learns how to cook eggs and cook breakfast and stuff like that. And just so, and Guru is all like, why? That's your thing. But he goes, I just want you to learn. So one day I get to taste what it's like for my son to cook. And just then they get a call, and it's time for them to go to work. Move to Heaven is in the process. They go and they have to go do their things. And their company is they go and clean up items left behind by the deceased in their home, because families or people don't want to clean it up, and they do that. And we get to see how both father and son runs Move to Heaven in the first episode. And so for this young client, this boy who died at the factory and his leg got crushed, after cleaning, they head to the boy's funeral, and they learn both parents are deaf. They give the precious important belongings of the son to the parents. So that's usually what they do. They give the precious stuff to like the family members. And as Guru and his father eats the meal at the funeral, the boss of the factory is there, and they're happy that both parents are deaf because they don't need to pay compensation for the work injury that caused for their son. Jung-woo could not stand it anymore, and he brings the boss to tell the truth to the deaf mom, and we learn that he actually knows sign language, so he explained the whole situation. The deaf mother doesn't want any compensation money, she doesn't want anything, but she wants a little bit of respect for her son, who's a hardworking person who tried to support his parents and tried to get into college. Afterwards, Jung-woo goes off to meet his lawyer, and he tells Guru to wait for him and he will come back. After meeting with his lawyer, Jung-woo is on his way to go pick up Guru, but suddenly he collapsed on the street, and Guru is waiting for him at the hotel or like funeral services place they were at. And he gets a call from the ambulance, and he gets in the car and he tries to drive his way to go see his dad. He gets stuck on the freeway, and the police comes and asks him like, "Yo, what's wrong?" You know. And his his best friend Namu, who grew up with him, shows up, and this is where he learns his father passes away. After the funeral, Jungwoo's ashes is supposed to be spread to the seed, but Guru cannot take it, and Guru's are like, he has to go home where he belongs with me. He's not adjusted to the changes. At home, he gets an unexpected guest, and that is his uncle Cho Sang-gu, who is now his new guardian. Cho Sang-gu and Jungwoo are actually brothers from different fathers. In Jungwoo's will, he stated that he would like Sang-gu to be the guardianship of his son Guru, and to help him, Guru runs a move to heaven. At first, Sang-gu doesn't care. He doesn't want to be a part of it, but learning that Guru is left with a lot of money, inheritance and everything, that will last him a good, decent life, Sang-gu actually wants it, so he goes and takes on the guardianship. At first, the two of them don't get along. Guru refuses to accept the new changes of his uncle into his life, and he won't let his uncle like use or take anything that belongs to his father. And someone sleeps in a tent in the living room, and then Namu, who is his neighbor and his friend, she doesn't agree that Sang-gu is actually a good guardian to Guru. But the lawyer, Oh Hyung-chung is like, I'm gonna give you a task. It's only gonna be for 3 months to see if Sang-gu is fitted to be the guardian for Guru. In the meantime, your job, Namu, is to work for the lawyer to watch if Sang-gu is doing his job correctly as a guardian. So the two of them, the uncle and the nephew, they live together and they start to work on the move to heaven. And throughout the jobs they take, there are deeper meanings to it, and Guru is determined to find out all of them, all these jobs they take, and there's like a case with it. So one of the cases is actually one of the old Halmoni. She died, and all her money was left behind was only for her son. But he's been disgusted by his mother and everything like that, and that he only wants to take her money and forget about all the love his mother's given him. And so, but Guru was determined to prove it that, you know, she loves him, and she saved all this money every year, which is just for her son. And so the Guru fought for it, and he solved that to show it to the son that your mom loved you before she passed away, you know. And then the next case is actually a teacher who has a boyfriend who claims that she was going to leave him, and she was going crazy, and she was going to kill herself, and they struggle, and she accidentally got stabbed. Guru finds a camera manual, but there's no camera in her house when they were cleaning. They actually end up finding the hidden camera in the apartment to prove that the boyfriend is this crazy creep, and he eventually killed her because she was going to leave him. So during this time, we get to see Sang-woo's past gets explained to us here. His father was very abusive and always beating up his mother, and his Hyung was always, which is Guru's dad, was always trying to help and stop the fight. And he never had a happy family because his father was very abusive. And he also became a fighter, martial artist in illegal fighting. And during one of his fights, he accidentally killed his opponent, and he chose to go to jail for this. That's why he was just recently released when his Hyung, Guru's dad, passed away. And he owns a lot of debt, and he goes back into fighting at night just to lose, to pay off his debt slowly. And in doing so, Namu follows him because she wonders what's going on, and she's been keeping an eye on him, basically to prove that he's not good enough for Guru to be Guru's guardian. And she follows him, and she learns the truth about him, that this is what he does. So that's the recap of the first 5 episodes. There's a lot more to it, and the whole meaning of this drama is basically to just teach you about family being a whole again. As for Guru, who is so comfortable with everything and he refused to change, you have to understand there are going to be changes that's going to happen within any family, any household, and you're just gonna have to live on with it. Accept the truth, accept reality, move on, make peace, and live with it. As for Sang-woo, who's never had a whole family, a wholesome family, his Hyung is giving him this as a wholesome family, you know, because they don't share the same dad, but Sungwoo's dad was an abusive and Sungwoo didn't get to live a decent good life. So he puts it as, at least my son Guru and you won't get along, but you guys will have each other and have a family versus being on your own. So that's why the father chose to leave his will behind for both of them to be together. I did read into it, which I am going to finish the drama. I only have 5 episodes left, but Guru does learn about his uncle's fighting, but it doesn't become a problem. The lawyer does point out that the uncle is not fitted to be a guardian, but the choice is up to Guru according to the will. It's up to him whether he wants to keep his uncle as his guardian. And Guru finally makes peace at the end, puts his father's ashes out into the sea, and brings in his uncle as his guardian, and the uncle and the nephew do live together. So that is what it is, and from what I'm reading, the ending leaves us where if they do choose to pick up for season 2, they will. But I think so far it's good. They don't actually need to put on a season 2 because basically it gave closure to Guru already, and it gave closure to Sungwoo to continue on with his life and not feel guilt and not feel all his past. So basically it's a good closure. But if you guys have not seen Move to Heaven, I highly recommend it. It's very short, just 10 episodes, and the episodes aren't really long, so it's really short and straightforward, and they get right to the point and everything like that. So it's really good. I really like it. There's some scene that it is hard to take because it's just like, oh, there's like maggots, there's bugs, there's blood. So it is a little bit hard to take, but for me, I'm just like, but it's a really good drama and 10th episode. So do check it out if you guys have not. But that's it for today's review, and I'll see you guys next time.